Parents told everyone I'd been terrorizing my disabled sister by walking too loud. This whole thing started when Vanessa came home from college after being diagnosed with ADHD. Suddenly everything triggered her. My footsteps were distracting during her online classes. I entertained her with these stupid foam slippers that made me look like a cartoon bear. Problem solved, right? Wrong. Now she's crying to mom that the vibrations from my walking are scrambling her brain, even with the slippers. She brought this whole presentation with articles about ADHD sensory processing. Mom ate it up. She spent $200 on special carpet runners and made me walk only on those specific paths through the house, like I was some kind of zoo animal following marked trails. I tried to make it work. I really did. I'd take these tiny baby steps everywhere, arms out for balance like I was on a tightrope. My friends thought I'd lost my mind when I'd tiptoe to the front door. My boyfriend dumped me because he said I was acting weird. But of course, nothing was ever good enough for Vanessa. She made a schedule, an actual laminated schedule of when I was allowed to walk in my own house, not during my focus blocks, she said, like it was the most simple thing in the world. Except her focus blocks were from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. I had to text her before leaving my room. Text my own sister for permission to pee. She started documenting everything in this binder. Times I walked without permission, sound decibel readings from some app. She'd record me walking and play it back for our parents as evidence of my aggression. The breaking point was when she claimed my midnight walk to get water caused her to fail an exam. She said the vibrations traveled through the floorboards into her desk and made her forget everything she studied. My parents lost it. Dad installed motion sensors. Mom moved my bed to the garage. The garage. It's more private out here. You can walk around all you want. Mom bought me a space heater like that made sleeping next to gas cans okay. Even that wasn't enough for Vanessa. She had a complete meltdown, rocking back and forth on the floor with tears streaming down her face, repeating the words, "I can feel her hostile energy through the walls. I can't focus knowing she's on the property." My parents called a family meeting and told me I needed to stay with relatives until Vanessa finished her semester. She's abusing her little sister, they told everyone. She's refusing to accommodate for Vanessa's disability. It's obvious she's trying to sabotage her education. They drove me to my aunt's house that same night with 2 garbage bags of clothes. Didn't even let me pack properly, just wanted me gone. My aunt had soundproofed the guest room and gave me special slippers. My uncle handed me a business card for anger management. They kept their kids away from me like I was a monster. Sigh. 3 days later, I was using my aunt's laptop to research ADHD accommodations when I saw her email was open. I saw a receipt for Vanessa's tuition payment, but something felt wrong. The number wasn't what it should have been. My heart started racing. The next morning, I called the college pretending to be Vanessa, saying I needed enrollment verification for insurance. The lady goes, "I'm seeing you haven't been enrolled since spring 2023. You were academically dismissed." My heart stopped. 18 months. She hadn't been in school for 18 months. I dug deeper. I called my friend whose brother went to state, asked him to check if Vanessa was in any of his classes. He laughed. "Your sister? She got kicked out freshman year for plagiarism. Everyone knows that." I sat there shaking as everything clicked all at once. My aunt walked in and saw my face. "What's wrong?" I showed her everything. The enrollment office call, the texts from my friend, the timeline of when Vanessa's symptoms started, everything. My aunt called my parents immediately. Put it on speaker. "When's the last time you actually saw Vanessa's grades?" Silence. I could hear worried moans from my mom as she tried to log into the parent portal. The password didn't work because Vanessa changed it 2 years ago. Dad called the bursar's office. $60,000 in tuition payments. For nothing. She'd been pocketing it all. Turns out the walking thing was just because she needed me gone so I wouldn't question why her butt was always at home. And when they confronted her, she tried everything. "This is Ope's fault. She tried to overstimulate me and drive me insane on purpose." But this time,